Off a day, everybody. It is the final episode of KUAM Pigskin Pick'ems for this season. And gentlemen, inarguably the most important, Chris Malafunkshun, Barnett, Dave Delgado over here, and Andy Wheeler. We are talking about Super Bowl 49, which you can watch live on KUAM-TV8. We know everybody out there is going to be tuned in to our channel, and we can't wait to see this game. Andy, the matchup that everybody's been talking about, Cam Chancellor, the enforcer, the intimidator, going up against Gronk, the guy who basically has not been able to be stopped since he got into the league.
Yeah, Bam Bam Cam is just one of those safeties that, reminds me of kind of a Ronnie Lott or a John Lynch, that they're just all over the place. Like him and Luke Kuechly, they're just those sideline to sideline guys. They're in every play that's over the middle or down the sidelines. They're just all over the place. And it's probably not going to be a one-on-one matchup with Gronk and Chancellor, because he's probably going to be playing that single high, the deep safety. They're going to put another guy on him in the slot or wherever Gronk lines up. But when Gronk gets the ball over the middle, you know that Cam is coming in. And he's a big dude for his safety. He's what, 6'3",
Yep.
230-something, and Gronk being, 6'6", 260. The way that Cam hits, Gronk is going to know that first play that he catches the ball, Cam's going to introduce himself, and throughout the whole game, I think it's going to be a great little matchup seeing those two collide.
There is going to be one matchup, as Andy just said. Everybody wants to see 87 coming across with the ball, 31 coming in, 90,000 people screaming their heads off, and you're going to hear that collision.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what do you think about that kind of matchup and just seeing guys that focused on the game?
It's kind of indicative of what this game represents for me. I mean, this could be potentially a passing of the guard. I mean, I'm an old school guy, and I find myself on the same page as Andy. I'm rooting for the Patriots because they're kind of that throwback, classy organization. You know what I mean? You don't really see a lot of attitude from their players, and not to knock Seattle, especially the Seattle fans. They got some great fans, but I don't know if it's an organizational thing, but I don't see a lot of respect. Marshawn Lynch, I mean, come on. You're only here so you don't get fined. I mean, guy, you're playing football. You're getting paid millions of dollars, and you can't do it for the fans. And I just think Seattle, they're really brash. They're really Benedosu. They're kind of like a show-off team. And the Patriots, Tom Brady, you got to root for the guy, man, no matter how inflated his balls are. You know what I mean? So I'm going Patriots, too. And I think that on – philosophically, this is going to be one of those matchups where is Seattle here to stay? Are they like the new it team? And Tom Brady has 6 Super Bowl, and I think he's really got to come out, and I believe he's going to make a statement.
All right, excellent. I'll ask my friend. And Dave, as an X's and O's guys,
Yep.
what do you see Tom Brady trying to pick apart? Because, the Brady and Belichick combination for, more than a decade now, they always come up with some interesting, unorthodox plan to attack a defense.
Well, you pound the ball with Blunt at the running back position, then you get your transition game with Vereen dumping the ball off to him in the flats and on pass routes. So I think if they can just control the tempo of the game, Edelman and Amendola with the short game, and then Gronk right there just gives them that chance to go for it on 4th down. Brady's a smart guy. He's been in the league for so long, and he's going to find his mismatches, and I think the mismatches are going to be at the linebacking core for the Seahawks. They do have a good couple linebackers, but their secondary is really what carries them. So beat them with the short game.
All right.
One thing, like Dave said about mismatches is Brady pre-snap, he figures out, he looks at everything, and, some defenses try to disguise. Seattle doesn't do that. They line up where they're going to play, and then once the ball is snapped, that's when they get their matchups. And so it's going to be hard for Brady to make adjustments because he's going to get the same look every play. There's not going to be a lot of shifting on the defense. It's just everybody is where they are, snap the ball, we're ready. So that's going to be an interesting chess
We're
match.
talking about mismatches. I think that's one of the biggest ones in the Super Bowl is Russell Wilson versus Tom Brady. I mean, he was intercepted 4 times,
Yeah.
And still won the game. So I think Tom Brady on paper, on the field, he's many times a quarterback that Wilson is. So.
All right, there are so many matchups that you're going to want to pay attention to. As these guys just said, Wilson against Brady, Belichick against Pete Carroll, Seattle against New England. It is going to be on, so make sure to check us out, everybody. Live, the broadcast starts with pregame at 4 a.m. on KUAM-TV8. You can also stream the game. Just go to KUAM.com. We'll have the link up there. You can watch everything in amazing streaming video. Guys, final prediction.
Patriots 35-14.
Patriots close game. It's going to be maybe a 4 or 5 point game, maybe.
What a shocker.
Yeah.
Well, you represent
Going
your team
out on a limb.
Yeah, and Dave, what are your final thoughts?
Just Patriots, period.
All right, everybody, it's going to be an amazing game, so we hope to see you there watching the game live on KUAM-TV8 and checking out streaming on KUAM.com. Enjoy Super Bowl 49. We'll talk to you soon.